One of the greatest defensive players in college and NFL history finally gets his due. Kenny Easley is headed to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm Bruce Rader. Now that the Super Bowl is behind us, I want to take a minute to talk about another super event that took place in Houston this weekend. Oscar Smith High School's Kenny Easley was voted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He will be inducted in Canton in August. Tonight, just back from Houston, we talked about this great honor. So you were sitting in your hotel room in Houston on Saturday, and finally, the knock on the door.
Knew instantly that this was what I was waiting for. And all of this, the anxiety, all of the stress, 20 years of waiting for this to happen just rolled off of me. And man, it was like I was in Disneyland.
That brings back a flood of memories, boy.
Recruited by hundreds of colleges, he wanted to play for Bo Schembechler at Michigan, but Bo wanted Kenny to be the Wolverines quarterback. Easley said no, he wanted to play defense.
Well, Bruce, you know, back in that day, in that time, black quarterbacks weren't getting a lot of love coming out of high school. And if you were a good high school quarterback and you went into the college ranks, they pretty much were either going to put you at running back or they were going to put you at wide receiver. And I didn't want to play either one of those positions. I knew I was a good defensive back. I was just a good athlete playing quarterback.
Instead, on signing day, he stunned the country by going to UCLA, where he was a three-time All-American, predicted to be the first pick in the 1981 NFL Draft, and as we talked about in an interview 36 years ago, maybe the first defensive player to win the Heisman.
The prospects of that happening, it's really good. It's not anything that is unrealistic, anything like that. It can happen, and if it does happen, I'll be very, very satisfied and very grateful.
Well, I finished 9th in the voting, and there again, defensive players get no love from the Heisman voters, because I truly believe in 1981, either Mike Singletary, Lawrence Taylor, or Kenny Easley should have won the Heisman Trophy. And because all three of those players dominated. And all you got to do is look at where they were drafted. Lawrence Taylor was drafted number 2, I was 4, and Singletary was 6.
He was the AFC Rookie of the Year, then the AFC Defensive Player of the Year, and then the NFL Defensive Player of the Year, becoming the highest paid defensive player in the league, making $800,000 on his way to 4 straight Pro Bowls. A severe kidney disease ended his NFL career after 7 seasons, and now it's off to Canton.
If I had gone in the Hall of Fame in 1997, when I was first nominated, I probably, I know that I wouldn't have the respect for this moment that I have for it now. And that's a good thing, because I am eternally grateful, and I'm immensely grateful for the senior committee taking a new look at the work that I did in the 80s and placed me in the Hall of Fame 20 years after that was all done. That's remarkable. And it just doesn't happen that often. There's a whole lot of guys that are in that senior, in that senior division that are good players. And for them to take another look at my career and choose me, can't tell you how that makes me feel.
Well, we just saw how it made him feel. Ken was inducted into the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame in 1998. Recognized as one of the greatest athletes to ever play in Hampton Roads, he will be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio on August 5th.